this is Lori from Color My World. I know my subscribers are not used to hearing my voice. And guess what? I'm a New Yorker. So please put up with my accent. Okay, I've had a couple of questions from my subscribers that I couldn't just answer in the comment section. And I decided that I would do a voice video to teach you a really nifty trick. Now, this is my friend Celeste from Eclectic Domestic, and she's a longtime YouTuber. Wonderful videos on everything from makeup to organization. And she's a new colorer or colorist. Just bought her first 150 box of Prismacolors. We all know it's over for her. She is now hooked. She's got her 150s. And she asked me about how to color a rose and how to color a water drop. And I can't really teach her that until I teach her how to choose colors and pick shading. And I have another subscriber, Gemma, and she asked me a similar question. So I decided to just change my format and answer some of these questions. This is a nifty trick. I sometimes put up videos doing this for you, but I'm going to teach you how to do it, how I do it, and I hope you enjoy. I've transferred or put up Picmonkey.com, and I love this website. They have two versions. One's a paid version and one's a free version. I've put this on my non-pay just because I want to be able to use some of the features that are free. I do have sorry, my chair is a little squeaky, but I have the advanced version or their paid version, which I highly recommend, but they have enough features on their free to be able to do this trick. Okay, so you're going to go to Picmonkey.com, and let's see if you could see my cursor. Can you see that? There it is. Okay, so you're going to go to Picmonkey.com, and this is what you're going to see when you first get up. You're going to go to up here, Open Me, from your computer, and you're going to choose any picture that you want. So if you're doing roses, I recommend you go out onto Google and get a reference photo of the color scheme that you like, and I just happen to have one down here that I'm going to bring up on the screen. And this is just for demonstration purposes. Okay, over on where the little butterfly is on the side, when you click on that, you're going to get all these icons to add. I like to use the hearts, and I'm going to click on the heart, and it brings up this little box. I'm going to use color 2. And what it's going to do is it's going to create a little heart. I'm going to have to move you over a little bit, so you're not going to see the side panel, but I don't really need that. And here's the heart. And I can move it around the page. I'm going to put it over there. I'm going to left click, or right click actually, sorry, and I'm going to duplicate the overlay. And you'll see the instructions for that. I'm going to create a whole bunch of these duplicate hearts. So I'm going to put 4 in just for demonstration purposes. So now I have 4 of these. You could actually use it from over here too, but I just duplicate it. Now I'm going to go and use my hearts. I'm going to left click onto the first heart. Then I'm going to choose over here, color 2. And when I click on that, I'm going to get a color picker. And what you want to use is this little eyedrop. And you're going to left click onto the eyedrop. It should bring the icon, it should change the cursor to this little eyedrop. And I'm going to take the picture here, part of the rose, and I'm going to just click anywhere on it. And you'll see while I'm scrolling over it, that heart is going to change colors. You can see it purple, and that's just by moving this little color picker over it. I'm going to left click it again, and that brings up the color. Now I'm going to go to the next one. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to color, choose the eyedropper, and this time I'm going to move it over slightly until I get at least 2 colors that are wide enough in hue. I'm probably not using that word right. It's going to tint. And I'm going to click that. Then I'm going to do it to the next one. Click that. And here is a darker one. A darker part. So you can kind of see over here where the hearts are, you're getting a little collection of color. I also like over here on the heart, well, I didn't change here, there, and now I have to switch over. And I'm going to find my 4th one. Let me see, really dark. Right down here. So over here now I have 4 colors of the pink that correspond with the colors that are on the rose. Now you can get much more complicated. You can keep going with this. I don't usually need to do that many colors. I just basically find the base color, and then I will show you how to color up and color down on it. Okay, so what is this? This is my swatches. I know mine is a mess because it's mine. A lot of people make these charts way neater than me. This is old. I put my coffee mug on it. I basically use it to find the numbers, and it's good for me. I got this one at coloringpagesbliss.com. That site is excellent, and I do recommend you go over there. You could choose which one of these that you want to use, and then you just print it out. Excellent. So on your pencils, as you know, you've got your color, or your PC color, which is at the end of your pencil. Okay, that's better. And this happens to be 945. I'm going to look for the 945 that's already printed, and which I probably on my other one. Here it is. And you're going to just color it in. You only have to do this chart once. I don't have an array of colors. Some people do light to dark so they can choose it. I basically know. So personally, I don't need it. But you just color in the swatch. And this is really important. You're going to use this a lot. But you only have to make it once. Okay, so I'm going to come back to my computer screen. I'm going to take my 4 hearts that are here. I'm going to take my paper, and I'm going to match the color hearts up. Now, the lightest pink, I would guess here, would be a true pink. Okay, it's not the same hue or shade. It's as close as you can get it. You can always change it, go up a, 1 or down 1 by adding other colors to it. So the closest one that I'm going to start is with hot pink, and I'm going to assume that one is hot pink, and that's PC993. And what I normally do in this case is I would just go over to the text button, pick a small text, Arial is fine, add the text, come over here, PC, what is it, 993. I'm going to change it over to white, size it, and then I just add it up into this so I have a reference of what color I've chosen for it. Okay, once you get all your colors matched up, you could print this out. Another suggestion on it is to leave a couple of these on here that are blank, and you can create that in the same spot over at the little butterfly. You can get an empty heart. You can make it transparent. There's plenty of options here that you could play with. Color 1 is the outside, so you can actually make a border on it. And here it is with the border. I like to do it with the borders. So that's your PC1. You can also make it transparent. The inside, transparent. But I would only do that if you're printing, like if you use the background as white. Just because black will change, whenever you're coloring over black. So this is to just leave some blank for experimenting with your pencils. Now you go to your coloring page. Very easy. You have your reference picture. If you see on the roses and you're doing your shading, this has to do with lighting. And I'm going to bring up a better picture for that in just a second. I brought up another reference picture of a rose, and I wanted to show, this is specifically for Celeste, how you shade one. When you're looking to do a realistic object, the eye is sometimes fools the brain, and this is a very common thing that new artists need to overcome. Draw what you see, not what you think you see. So here I have a rose, and I'm going to look at it a little bit differently than I would just by quickly looking at it. See over here, it's a little darker, the shading. I'm going to look at that. I'm going to look over at my color picture. I know that this matches up with this. And that's the pencil I'm going to use over here. Now remember, every flower in nature is different. You can't make a mistake. In all areas that go inward or are deeper, you're going to have a darker shade. And you see in the recesses of the rose, over here, down there, it's always a little darker. That's how you're going to bring out your 3-dimension. New colorists, they color it all the same. If you color it all the same, it's going to look flat. On the outside, where the light would hit it, you could see it's lighter. You're going to choose a different shade. I'm sorry, my door got a little noisy. But as I was saying, here you have all the darker areas. If you add in these darker hues, which you've already created over here and matched up with your pencils, you'll see your rose is going to come to life. Well, I hope my color picking trick helps you, and if you have questions, comments, please leave it in the comment section. I will answer all of them. And coming up on the channel, I've got starting my Halloween season. I know it's still August, but it's never too early for Halloween. So I'm going to end this video and this tutorial. Again, if you like this, please like, subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.